Hello there, everybody. This is JRPG Historia Future Perfect. I'm your time captain, Evan, joined as always by Space Quartermaster Ryan.
Evan, I feel sad.
And virtual stowaway Kyle Locke. Fina.
Yeah.
This is like the end of Final Fantasy X.
Fina.
Except good.
Fuck Final Fantasy X.
Because the end of Final Fantasy X means the beginning of Final Fantasy X too.
No, it doesn't. There's a significant time jump between
That
those
game...
two.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that game doesn't exist.
No, it does, unfortunately, but... Okay.
Can I play Final Fantasy X too, Evan?
No, because I've never beaten it.
Oh, damn it.
You know what the rules are.
I know.
I want.
Well, you're letting me do the third.
And yeah, I'll let you do Lightning Returns.
Wow.
I guess I'll let you do 13 as well.
That's all going to be one season.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
So wait, we have a Captain Stripe.
Yeah, use that.
And...
Yeah.
Since we got the Thunder Colors, maybe we'll use yellow. That follows.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Even though thunder isn't lightning. Okay.
Ascend!
Oh, right.
Pikachu tends to disagree with you there, Evan. And you know what happens to people who Pikachu disagrees with.
You know, get slammed.
You
Yes,
just head
slam.
straight east. No having to go around mountains or anything like that. Just,
It's pretty freeing.
yeah, feels good.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Hey, hey.
What?
That was just me adding something.
Oh, there it was.
Oh. What? Oh, there it is.
Right there.
I was confused by the rainbow that appears when I'm...
Yeah. That's.
The Rainbow of Joy.
It's fucking with me.
Oh, maybe that isn't it. Never mind.
No, I think it is. Oh, no. That's
Nope.
No, Kyle's fucking with you.
vaguely crescent-shaped rock.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's it. By which I mean vaguely tire-shaped.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Alright. Oh, hello. Jeez.
Hey!
You just broke into our house, huh?
He let himself in.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I
So
came
if Gilder asks to join your party again, you have to say no.
Why?
Because you didn't let Drachma join.
There's
No,
So I'm
that's
not gonna
not
let
what
you
happened. He didn't want to join.
You didn't let Drachma join.
If he asked, I would have said yes, but he clearly didn't want to.
You could have stopped him.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could have. You didn't try.
Yeah, I know.
You sure as shit didn't try.
Because I'm not an asshole.
I beg to differ.
Look at our flag. It's
Yep.
a cat. The cat is winking. It's got gold in his mouth. Oh, nighttime in Arcadia. Is the world named Arcadia?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. It would follow.
Yeah.
Is Joan here?
Really, Ryan?
What, Joan of Arcadia?
Christ. Christ.
Is that a little too out of left field for you, Evan?
Yeah, I just don't like that abstract humor.
Okay.
Absurdism. Yes. Fina looks so depressed. Like,
Yeah.
more than usual.
I think she's dying, so...
This was bothering me earlier. Fina, what the fuck is your deal?
I don't know how babies are made! Somebody explain it, please.
I guess it's time I told you. I'm Enrique's wife.
I'm Enrique.
I'm Enrique.
I'm really Enrique. That person is an imposter.
I am Enrique.
Enrique like
is me.
yanks his head off and he's the queen.
Yeah.
You were right all along, Vice.
The great
Shouldn't have
soul.
trusted me.
It is in a place high above the sky. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This makes
okay.
sense.
Yeah, no, got it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, that all checks out. I mean, our ship can reach it now. We can go above the clouds.
Oh, it's even higher. It's essentially in space.
Oh. Well, I guess we have to go to a planet and use these adorable little Pikmin to put it back together. The red ones don't burn,
Wow.
The blue ones are good in water.
but the blue ones, they'll burn.
Oh, they'll burn.
The red ones, they'll drown.
Oh, they'll drown.
This should be our new character bit.
We're both just sociopaths?
No, we're both like Pikmin sociopaths, and we sort of like alley-oop each other with, where I'll be like, but they both drown. You'll be like, oh yeah.
Oh, they drown. They drown good.
New video series. That's all it's about.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Looks at Vice. Wink.
That's so silly of me.
I mean, I'd have to stay in a room that has enough room for two of us.
We don't have two beds. We just have one great big king size.
Yeah.
Or
Uh-oh. You think
captain sized, if you will.
You think these guys are good people?
Good enough for me.
Okay.
They check out.
Oh fuck.
These guys pay their taxes.
No. I killed DeLoco with my bare ship.
Nope.
Yeah.
A bear ship would be fucking cool.
It's got claws on the side.
No, it's just a bear.
It's just a bear. It's the size of a ship.
Just sit in his mouth.
Onward.
It would need a cool name, though.
Galcian seems pretty intense.
Yeah, Galcian would be just the main bad guy of the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems pretty intense.
Yeah.
You're telling me DeLoco isn't the main villain?
Well, I mean, he's like number 2. Like he's right there, right next to it.
I really hope DeLoco, like, turns coat and becomes a good guy by the end of the game.
Yeah. Ramirez might. Or we'll just have to fucking cut him down. It's gonna be real sad.
I think we have to deal with Enrique as our turncoat.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Enrique's evil. We've covered this.
No, I mean, he already turned coat. But what
Oh.
is it again?
Double turncoat.
Okay. Well,
If you turn coat twice, did you really turn your coat at all?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
place is blue.
yeah. It's been upgraded. Remember we asked to upgrade the living quarters.
I remember.
You should do that again.
What's in this tent? Some weapon merchant setting up in here.
Ask to upgrade again, and maybe you'll get the weapon merchant.
Hey,
Rather say you might be able that's a spot that might need to be upgraded.
Model a building.
Let's see here. No.
Tavern, maybe?
I already sent
that-
someone to do that.
Right. You had Brabham do the tavern.
Wait, was there another option, though?
Well, I have to choose something, because it doesn't look like I can back out.
That's weird.
Alright, well, choose one.
Yeah, well, fuck it.
Oh, no. Let me
Have
think
it, think it over.
Okay.
Now you can have the island decorated. You could have it so that you can get someone's face enshrined over the little lake that's on the side.
Okay. Here.
You can improve the water fountain. You can. There's a couple different things you can,
Yeah,
you
let's
can decorate.
maybe we'll just leave. Or wait,
Alright.
do we have to go to the... Have to go touch base with people? Or...
Yeah, probably.
Do we have to go back?
Probably gonna see Gilder and he's be like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
We have to go back!
if we don't... I like how you set yourself up for that.
Thanks.
We don't really have a stated objective right now, just sort of vague...
Well, yeah, we have to
vague
get
feelings.
Thena's ship back. There's a model of the ship.
Okay, well, maybe let's go back to the ship.
All right.
See if there's something for us there.
Yeah, probably.
That's where I'm most at home. With the ship.
But yeah, I'm trying to think how much we got left of the game.
Probably not much, right? We could probably do this before episode 70.
Oh wait, I forgot about the 3 other dungeons.
Oh,
I don't know about 70, but maybe 75.
okay.
It would be a funny joke if we did them all right now.
Shut up. I have things I need to do.
I like how you never say shut up because like you think I'm wrong. You say shut up because if I keep saying it enough, you'll want to do it.
That's not true. That's just
Come on,
true of...
Evan.
You're just trying to turn around my best sort of manipulation on me.
Come play with us, Evan.
But
No.
it works on you.
It
Shining.
rarely does. It's hard to convince me to do something that I really don't want to do.
I'm not saying do it for East. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be.
All right, this is important information.
Okay. Okay.
So north of Pirate Isle.
That's where we need to go. I mean, it's sort of a leap in logic there, Vice, but I'm sure you're right.
Well, I mean, they're trying to accomplish kind of the same thing
Yeah,
in
sure.
the long run.
Well, if they're-
Galcian.
What if they're trying to find some sort of ancient fucking teleporter instead of her ship, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man,
But they want to get her ship so that they can go to the Sylvite shrine and have some talks with the elders up there.
39 hours, you guys. We have played a lot of Skies of Arcadia. Now imagine if you just played Persona 3, at this point we'd be halfway through.
And we'd be having more fun.
And we'd be having more fun because it's a better game. That's right, I said it. Okay. Yeah, fuck you,
So-
Kyle.
Head to Pirate Isle first, and then go north from
Now,
there.
you're sure you don't
Kyle,
mean-
you don't even know.
You
You don't even know.
No, I don't. Not yet.
You're sure you don't mean
Southwest.
Crescent Isle? Sure you don't mean head
Yes,
to Crescent Isle?
Southwest.
I know you can get those two things confused.
Oh, what's that over on the left?
Something I don't want no part of. That's
Get
my...
me the fuck
No
out
more
of here.
discoveries.
That-
No ship battles.
Nope,
Nothing.
beeline.
Beeline
to
the
finish.
story.
Yes, absolutely. I have danced the Skies of Arcadia dance for long enough, Kyle.
See,
Just
Kyle,
imagine like once Persona starts, you're gonna be like, oh no, you got to make sure you do this thing and this thing. These
Well,
side stories here and
Persona-
here.
Well, see,
that's the
diff-
beauty of Persona. You want to do it because you want to spend time with all the friends you make.
Well, okay, but here's the other thing: is Persona's also pretty rigid time management. so you can't... See, in fact, in Persona, there are too many things you want to do, and you have to decide which ones to do over other things. It's the opposite problem.
I decided very wrong the first time I played Persona 3.
First time you play Persona 4, too. Fucking tell you to max out Marie's social link, and you don't.
Where are you at now?
Played that game 3 times in the course of like 2 weeks.
Straight west, a little bit north.
Game's great.
Yes, it is. I look forward to playing it. Well,
Okay.
not me. Someone else. Maybe Kyle.
Don't
Kyle.
move forward when you're. Don't move forward at all, like, because then you'll get into a fight.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, you didn't need to land in Pirate Isle.
Oh, that's right.
Hey guys,
How's
just wanna say hi.
everybody
All right,
okay.
see you later.
See ya. I'm still twirling
Now
that
I
knife.
remember why I left this place. No.
Because it's shittier than my base.
All right, so now just head underneath the clouds and head north.
You'll find your dad. Hey, Dad, I have a better base than you, motherfucker.
I forget, is my skeleton friend buried here? North
No.
of Pirate Isle?
That's
No, it's not.
Crescent.
This way, right?
You don't need to be like all the way down into it. There you go.
Whatever.
Our skeleton friend is the best friend.
Hey, the flying machine.
Oh, you mean like what I'm in?
Yeah. It was like one of the first.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that would be the island right there.
No.
Or it's that one right there.
That one
actually.
looks a little more imposing.
Yeah, there it is. The one that we just ran into eventually will be connected to this one.
Let's see. Eventually.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like end game. Oh boy.
Well, no, we're not at endgame yet.
Oh no, this feels like the end game though. It feels like we wrapped up everything and now we're ready.
Oh, no, of course not.
But we got all the stones and we're going to their base.
It's not like they'll take them back or anything.
Oh, they better not. I will be pretty fucking upset if we're just carrying the crystals on our person when we go to fight them.
No, that wouldn't happen.
Oh god. Just leave them on the ship.
Feed them to Pow. You'll get them back in a couple days.
I better yeah, feed him to Cupel. Turn him into a fucking moonstone cannon. Huh? What?
Oh god, the NGE music just played through my head.
Which one?
What do you mean?
I mean, what? Oh, you
Fly
meant
Me to the Moon.
Okay, I think you meant the theme song. I just
Yeah, that's what I meant.
didn't understand.
So now we can see that Galcian's whole plan is to overtake the queen, and
Yeah.
basically he just wants to be ruler of the
It's a
world, which
coup.
is, it's a pretty standard villain thing to do, but
Wow.
and Alfonso being the coward that he is.
Yeah. Whelp, huh?
Yep. That would be something that Vila would
good
say.
job,
Yeah.
Vigora. Can I fucking murder him by the end of this game? That would be nice. If I could murder him. This doesn't really feel like a murdering kind of game, though.
No,
I feel like all the chances I've got to really fucking kill these guys, I have not
Now,
taken.
There are a couple
Yeah.
over the course of the game, but yeah, for the most part, it's not about that.
It's about heroes and villains.
Yeah.
Like Battlefield Hardline.
God. They pushed that back.
Yeah.
I was kind of happy to hear about.
Yeah, I guess, but like, what does that mean? Does that mean they're going to release 2 Battlefield games next year, or is
I don't
that
know.
really going to be their Battlefield game for like the foreseeable future?
I don't know.
Because it just kind of seems like a
I mean, I think that the idea around Hardline is cool,
sure.
but
Seems like
as most people seem to have complained, it could have just been DLC for Battlefield
seems-
4. So it's like, make it its own thing. Make it something worth paying money for.
It seems
My
like
complaint is against the prowess of the police in that game.
Yeah.
or the fact that you're fucking destroying an
Yeah, that's
entire
what I
like
mean, like-
building over like
Yeah, I just remembered. I
$1,000.
remembered watching that press conference as it was happening with Clint and Matthew, and just all 10 minutes of that demo just being us laughing uproariously when we realized that all of this was happening because they wanted like an armored truck's worth of cash.
Right.
Or it was like they are at a certain point as police, you have to be like, is this really worth it?
Right.
And they said yes, and then RPG to Crane,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, boy,
which
if we
killed
push
hundreds
this
of civilians.
Crane and well, no, I'm pretty sure they cook up some reason why everybody is evacuated. like there's nobody in that, like they evacuated to fucking get the bank robber.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, we knew they were going to rob this bank, so instead of stopping that immediately, we just evacuated the entire
Evacuated the
city.
Well, yeah.
So that we could have some fun. I mean,
Clearly, you don't know anything about the LAPD.
I don't.
Let's go.
Clearly, you know too much.
I know plenty. I know plenty.
They burn real good.
Ryan.
Snake eater.
There we go.
Just tiny one.
Okay. Run through!
you can't go that way. Surely the fan would cut you into tiny little
Oh,
pieces.
come
Evan.
on, Vice. Vice!
Go the other way.
They couldn't make it spin faster. They have to make it spin. I could fucking
love
clear that.
I love it. You can crawl underneath it.
Yeah, I could run through. Evan, fucking sedentary video game critic, could run through that fan
Wait,
right now.
You're not allowed to run through that area.
No,
Then why would they?
because
Why would they?
I bet we'll have to shut it off.
Yeah, you have to shut it off.
No, the thing that's bothering me is like the mismatched pattern, the rotation speed that makes it look like you should just be able to time a run through it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Look, we got it.
Yeah, no worries.
You want to fight
let's
me?
see here. I think you want to. Yeah, switch to silver. Pupil's natural color.
Not used to it. Fuck them up. Go, you guys, fuck them up. Oh.
I say, yeah.
You know,
Good looking armor.
Not so elite now, are ya?
Yeah. Their armor's just fancy for looks. Very fashionable.
Yep. I forget, was there a forced stealth part in this game? Or does this game not do that? Because I'm going to give it some points if it doesn't do that.
I don't think so. Oh, I mean, unless you want to count that one spot where we weren't supposed to be spotted by the spotlight.
Yeah, no, okay. No, it doesn't pass the test. Came close.
No,
All
fuck
right.
this game.
Came so fucking close, guys of Arcadia. You almost passed the JRPG mandatory stealth section test, and you failed. You joined the likes of Nino Cooney and
So that's
many
a
others.
good game, though, isn't it?
I like Nino Cooney, sure.
Okay. all right.
I'm not I think this is a good game. I'm
Okay.
just saying, it's a test.
Persona 4
Oh.
Golden doesn't have one.
That's true.
That's
Persona
why
4
it's the best
Golden is
game
also
ever.
the best game ever made, so I mean,
Yeah.
wait.
What was P. Kohler's tweet? Let's all sit down and have a conversation as to why Persona 4 Golden is better than video games.
Yes. Yes. That was his tweet.
Very apt tweet.
Yeah, it's true, because he's right. This is better than
He
video
is.
games. Is the best one, so naturally.
Objectively, it is the best one.
Objectively, there's no argument. Oh, look, now it's done. Okay. Oh, good thing it stopped
How-
right there, or I was gonna
Yeah,
be
how
fucked.
perfect is that, right?
Phew. Lucky me. Yeah, now with that PlayStation TV, it's gonna be easy to capture too. Super
Kyle.
excited.
Kyle.
You know what? If Kyle doesn't want to play
What?
Persona 4 Golden, I'll fucking play Persona 4 Golden. It's the best game ever made. I'll play it. I'll play it again. I'll take that bullet for the team.
So good. I mean, I'll play it if...
Yeah, the point was that it wouldn't be taking a bullet for a team. I'd like to play it.
I mean,
it's so good.
I mean, if somebody's got to play it here and it's not Kyle, I mean, I'd like to play it, but... It's kind of the best game ever made.
Ryan, you're the space quartermaster? I don't know what about that reeks to you, game privileges.
The fact that I'm playing a game next season?
Well, okay, but that's only because I have played it before and I don't really care.
I just say, like, when he's playing a game, are you still the time captain?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. I'm just
Okay,
space
alright.
quartermaster at the helm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The titles don't sway. I would
Okay.
never give up my title. That's ridiculous.
You think Evan wants to give me any reason to have a big head about anything?
Right. Yeah, no.
I guess that's true.
He's only good when he can. Not even when he can only dream of kissing at my feet. Not even when he can kiss at my feet.
Alrighty then.
I have a foot fetish. I don't know if you guys knew that. That's
Oh, okay, that's not what I meant. That kiss at my penis is better because that's what a fetish is, right? You trade.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
What,
Yeah.
yeah, see the joke. Let's explain that joke. The joke was that if you have a foot fetish, you're trading one point of the human anatomy that brings you sexual pleasure for feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan didn't. That's why I was
I did not.
Oh, okay.
explaining it to him in the audience.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah, we're gonna head down here and then.
Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, yeah, I believe there's
Literally.
some. I believe there's quite a bit of treasure in this area
who
too.
cares?
Kyle, your obsession with us 100%ing this game is far-fetched.
I guess so. Oh, looks
39
like we gotta
hours.
wait for the elevator to come down. So.
Whoa, now that's scary. It is like fucking Metal Gear Solid all over again. Need to wait for the elevator at the beginning.
Guess you gotta go through all these rooms and get all the treasure
Then-
while you wait.
Then you have to do it in Metal Gear Solid 2 with Raiden, and it's like the same dialogue.
Yeah,
It's real trippy.
solid snake simulation.
Game's so weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Pretty weird game.
I need scissors. 61.
Still not as weird as 3, though.
No, it's absolutely weirder than
It's
3.
weirder than
This
3,
is
I'd say.
Matthew was trying to say this bullshit too. There's 3 is like arguably the most normal.
A boss. made
Yeah.
out-
Yeah,
A boss who controls bees shoots a Tommy gun that shoots bees, and the Tommy gun's made out of bees.
I know. I mention that boss a lot. It's a weird boss. I'm just saying, Metal Gear Solid 1 has a guy who reads your memory card and tells you that you like playing Castlevania. Like what?
I think actually, if I were to, I think I'd probably take that back and say that 1's probably the most normal of them, and 3's probably right next to it.
I feel like much of 3 is pretty fucking normal, though. I feel like that was the stated intent with 3, was to, like, just sort of tell a sort of weird Metal Gear Solid, but still sort of grounded, like, almost James Bond style.
Like for the most part, but like the controlling bees thing.
Sure,
and-
the beats thing is weird. There's the part when Revolver Russell is spinning his gun so fast that he's killing all the bees, too.
Right.
There's
I think-
there's
I
that
think
part
that
where you
stuff
go down
kind
the
of
river
outweighs-
of every person you've killed.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that probably outweighs, like, just Psycho Mantis. Because outside of Psycho Mantis, I'm trying to think if there's really much
mean-
else.
It's got the part where the fucking
I mean, Sniper
tell-
Wolf,
he
Vulcan Raven.
tells you to look at the back of the CD case to get Meryl's.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
Brave.
just something that's across the entire series of like
There's that
breaking the
part in
fourth wall.
3 where if you just leave the boss battle after and
There's
like
all
come back a week later, he's just dead because he dies of old age.
yeah. There's also the thing where if you save at a certain point and come back, you play that dream sequence.
Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. You win. 3 is weirder than 1. It's certainly not fucking weirder than 2.
No, yeah, I don't think it's weirder than 2, but
2
I
is
think
wall-to-wall bizarre. And it ends with you fighting the former president of the United States on top of the collapsed Capitol building with a sword.
yeah. And let's not forget like all the parts before that where you're in what looks like a virtual reality simulation
Yes.
fighting Metal Gear Rays. And before that you're naked.
Yes.
And then before you're fighting
Points to his bandana and says infinite ammo.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, I forgot about that. Is really good.
Fish and
that's really
fish and
good.
mailed like
Yeah, fish and mail. It's like one of the. It's so good.
it is a really
Vamp
fun
is
game.
just in that game, and he's really weird. And
Yeah.
is that was
Fat
Vamp in
Man.
1?
Vamp isn't in
No.
1, no.
No.
He's in 2.
Fat Man's just
Batman on the roller skates.
Yeah.
yeah.
He runs.
He's such a like unnamed boss in so many things because of how
Yeah.
early in that game he is.
Yeah. No.
Although I
game's
did
pretty
like the
short,
whole
too.
like finding the bomb afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I was like freaking out, like where is it? I don't get it.
There's that weird thing in the intro to that game where they modeled the female boss with the armpit hair.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Olga.
Yeah.
And there's the part where if you take the picture at the right time, you can see like ghosts of Kojima.
Well, that's in 1 as well.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I say in 1, it's like the entire development team. There's like 58 photos, like in different places you can take.
You can also masturbate in 2 in a locker.
I couldn't remember if that was 1 or 2.
No, that's 2.
Yeah, you like go into a locker and you like kiss the picture. And,
Yeah, and then you call up Otacon. He's like, "What are you doing?" And Snake doesn't respond, and he's like, "Ew."
And then you can take pictures of all of like the girls' pictures, and then when you go to upload the pictures of Metal Gear to Otacon, he like gets really embarrassed when
Yeah.
he sees one of the girls.
Otacon's fucking, I guess not a creepy voyeur like Solid Snake. Yes, that's the logic there. Okay.
Or he's saving them for later.
Ground Zeroes is going to be so disappointing.
Ground Zeroes was disappointing. It came out.
I mean, sorry, Metal Gear Solid
Stand up,
5
man.
is going to be so disappointing.
I'm
holding.
I'm so
I'm
worried
withholding
about that
everything until the bundle comes together and play both of them.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Well,
Yeah,
no,
me
I
too.
wouldn't. Okay, I'm not hopeful. That would be a lie. I hope it is good. I don't
Yeah.
know that I think it will be great based on Ground Zeroes, but
I mean,
the gameplay's certainly really
right.
good.
But I feel like my love for Metal Gear Solid like has diminished with each progressing entry. Not to say that like the games themselves got worse, but my interest with them has kind of dwindled with each one. Like first and the second one I've played so many times. Like the first one I played so much that I could recite every single line like I
Sure.
could a movie.
Yeah.
And then 2, pretty much the same kind of thing, and I played it over and over. 3, I only beat once.
Mhm.
And I loved it. I thought it was a great game, but that's it. Like I had no desire to go back to it. Same thing with 4. Like I played it once and I was like, that was a great game. I'm glad that I finished it, but now it's done. And like then Peace Walker, I really couldn't get into. I beat it and it was
Yeah.
fine.
I've felt pretty similarly like enthusiastic about all of them. I beat.
Yeah.
There was a while where I was trying to beat Metal Gear Solid 4 on every difficulty, like
Mhm.
not even just on the hardest difficulty, but just every difficulty because there were like 6, and so I
Right.
wound up beating it like 4 times.
Does that,
4
does that
has
have
that-
European Extreme?
It has.
'Cause I know that was a thing in 2.
Yeah, I don't think it's called European Extreme. It has like Big Boss and.
Oh right, you can get in it like a trophy for
Yeah.
a big boss trophy. My
There's
friend
like
Tim got
one.
that.
I think there's one difficulty that only unlocks if you beat it at a different high difficulty. There's a lot
Right,
of difficulties. But
4 has that great part where you go to like Paris or wherever in Europe, and to disguise himself, old Snake wears a mask. That's young Snake's
Young
face.
Snake, I loved that. That was awesome.
I really like that part. Everybody hates the fucking whistling stealth part. I thought.
Really?
Yeah, everyone. I really liked it.
I liked
honestly don't even remember that part.
It's like it's the part before you meet up
With Eva?
with Eva and you're on the back of the motorcycle.
Oh,
And to
okay.
find her base, you follow one of like her people, and you're just like walking through empty Paris streets at night, listening for him whistling.
Oh,
the
I
tune.
remember that. Yeah, I
I
remember
thought
that.
it was really like moody and cool.
Oh yeah.
Most
no,
people,
I would agree with that. Yeah.
Most people thought it was just boring, but I
I think I'm with most people that like going back to Shadow Moses was just
yeah.
one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember
Ah,
my
man.
brother was into that series before me, and he played Metal Gear Solid 4 before I played any of them.
And like
And I remember him
replaying the
he was-
beginning.
yeah.
Oh man.
He was fucking freaking out because I remember I had to go to the airport or something. He had to drive me to the airport, and
Uh-huh.
he was like, "I just want you to know that you should be glad that I'm driving you to the airport because I had to stop playing Metal Gear Solid 4." I was like, wow.
I felt really bad playing through that part because I understood what it was,
Mhm.
but I couldn't appreciate it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet
that's-
if you played Metal Gear Solid even now and then went back to that segment, you would still
Yeah.
like freak out in the way most people would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I like even thinking about it right now, I'm getting goosebumps. Like
It's really
that part was so much, just so good.
And it gets a
And
little
apparently-
gets a little stupid at the end when Raiden stuffs the ship with his body.
Yeah,
All of the
I
stuff
try not to
involving
think about that part.
all the stuff involving Raiden being like a superhuman cyborg ninja, I think, is sort of where I
I did like the
I-
picture-in-picture stuff they did with Raiden and Snake at
it's
the end.
really cool. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's really cool stylistically, and like I like all of the fight scenes the way they're shot. It's just
Right.
so. It is like the precursor to Metal Gear Rising in terms of them
Yeah.
like blowing the stakes of that universe. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it just
Sure.
because I mean, I there's a certain level of I adore this series,
Mhm.
and there's a certain level of it that I take seriously, like some of the kind of the messages that some of them have,
Sure.
particularly in the first one, and when it comes to like getting rid of nuclear weapons and stuff like
Right,
that.
right, right.
But then there's just the silly side, and I more or less try to focus more on the silly side of things and try to like just take it lightheartedly when I
Yeah.
play those.
It's just with the first three, it was definitely silly, but it wasn't quite as. I guess it comes back around to like my complaint with Advent Children. It didn't
Mhm.
feel as like anime fight as it does in Metal Gear
Right.
Solid 4.
Okay.
Which
Right.
definitely I will be the first to admit that Metal Gear Solid has supreme roots in anime storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is all over that fucking game, and that's
yeah.
one of the reasons I love it. But it never quite indulged that
Right.
as hard as it did with Raiden in that game, and it
And
was.
I'd say
yeah.
it's kind of one of the things that I'm actually kind of worried about with like Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain is that it seems to be taking kind of more of a serious approach, which I mean they've said that there's going to be silly things you can do, and it's like okay, well that's fine and dandy, but is it kind of something that I'm going to be able to take lightheartedly, or is it going to be kind of like the end of a Metal Gear Solid 4 but throughout the whole thing? Like
Yeah.
that kind of like heart, like pulling at your heartstrings kind of thing, but throughout more of it, and I'm a little worried
But
about
even I think the most impactful stuff in Metal Gear Solid 4, like the fist fight at the end, is still kind of funny.
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
if you pull back from it, it's like it's a really goofy concept.
it's
but
a
just-
really dumb thing,
it
but
is
like it's
really-
because you've been through all of them.
Yeah.
Like it is a nostalgia thing, and
Well,
that's why
not for Ryan.
well, yeah, not for Brian. He doesn't.
Been through
understand,
some
but-
of them.
Yeah, you've been through one of them.
But yeah, being able to basically you do like the same fight that you did in MGS1 with Liquid Snake, and then
Yeah.
it's a well put together thing in the context of the whole series. But yeah,
Just
it's
the-
very silly.
The fact that Revolver doesn't actually have Snake in his arm.
Right, right, and that's the other thing. Like that's another just silly, ridiculous thing.
I think that was my favorite. He's just crazy.
Yeah, he's just crazy. Well, what did you
Yeah.
think? You thought his ghost was in his arm?
I mean,
You thought that, motherfucker.
weirder things have happened
Sure.
in Metal Gear Solid. So
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
at first I was like, I've seen this kind of stuff in MGS before. Why not?
I think at the point in 4 where they started explaining like Vamp stuff with the nano machines, I was like, they're probably gonna explain the arm thing in a way that's not just magic.
all the questions and stuff like that series. Like for the most part, everything was pretty much wrapped up with it. That's why I was really happy, and I was like, okay, good, finally, it's done, it's over, we can move on.
It's in fact, it maybe answers it maybe answers questions to its detriment a little. The more I think about it, because I think as a fan of Metal Gear Solid, it's a really satisfying conclusion because it does answer all those questions and it has a lot of great moments. But also, like, the fact that it feels like it needs to do that makes that game super bloated a lot of the time.
Right.
In a way that the
like
others
having to
quite
explain
aren't.
Johnny.
Yeah. Well, look, I like Meryl a lot. Okay. I'm a big Meryl fan. Does she need to get married to the guy who shits all the time?
The same guy who was just naked on the floor in MGS1?
Maybe not. I mean, it's...
The guy that she beat up.
It's funny in an abstract way, but it's also like, you know... Maybe I wanted something better for her than fucking...
Yeah.
A monkey at her wedding.
Diarrhea, dude. Yeah, a monkey at her wedding on an airstrip.
That was definitely one thing that I was like, that's not something that I thought was going to get tied together. Like,
yeah, did we...
Some random dude
even
who
if
we don't have a name for in MGS1 now has a name, and he's an important character
he's
now.
So important. Like,
do you think when Kojima was making Metal Gear Solid 1, he's like, this guy...
Right.
He's going to have a future.
I know what I'm doing with this guy.
Because I love
But he didn't tell anybody.
He's going to seem like nobody, but he's going to be somebody someday.
They'll never know.
It's just so weird because I'm fine with like them giving him a character, but the fact that he's so important,
right?
The fact that
because like he's not affected by nanomachines.
Well, yeah, because
right?
he's the one. That's why he shits all the time. That's why he has such bad diarrhea. Because he hasn't taken the nanomachines, so he's always like a buffoon and out of line and shitting because he can't handle it.
Yeah.
And so then he's not affected by the stuff.
Yeah.
God, just the part of that game is like. Revolver,
He's just
Ocelot, like pointing at stuff with his finger guns and blowing them up.
Saying bang.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
It is a good game.
And
some might call it great.
Yeah, I would. I think it's a great game for Metal Gear Solid fans. It's worth as anything but that is maybe a little more suspect.
Right. No, I would agree with that. I feel like the gameplay of MGS4, at least for me, was not as engaging as previous entries.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was.
I liked it, but I didn't think it was nearly as engaging as like MGS1 or 2 or.
I like 3's gameplay the most, like at least the stealth elements between the camo and everything, and then also the eating the snakes and stuff.
I mean, that stuff is in not the eating the snakes, but the camo is in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah,
I guess.
I felt like the active camo kind of stuff in 4. I liked having to choose which suit best suits your environment and everything like that.
Yeah, yeah. I think that. I don't know that.
I don't think it's a big difference. I just prefer the way it was done.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to think of how to phrase this other. I don't know that a game that plays like.
Go to the other rooms.
I have to go to all of them. Like, do I just have to run around?
It's something like either that or maybe the one on the other side, other end of the hallway. That might be the one you have to go to.
Okay. I don't know that a game that plays like Metal Gear Solid 1 is really, I guess, something that would work in 2014. Like, I agree that with the context of when it came out, it's good, but I think what impressed me about Metal Gear Solid 4 is that I think it retains enough of that spirit, but then it also gives you more options and
updates it.
Updates it in a way that I thought was pretty good. And then I think 5 continues that trend. I think the stuff they're doing to 5's gameplay is really smart and engaging.
I don't know. I guess I kind of felt like I wasn't as engaged with 4 because I felt like those core mechanics that I liked about NGS1 maybe they were maybe it was a little too cumbersome for what I liked from the original. I don't know.
I guess. I think the reason MGS1 isn't cumbersome to you, though, is just because of how much you've played it.
That's true.
Like, I think
that is very true.
Most people playing it right now would find MGS1 way more cumbersome than MGS4.
Right. No, I can agree with that. Yeah, it's probably the case.
Yeah. Good series. I feel like we talk a lot about Metal Gear Solid on these guys' videos.
I was just about to say, this is like...
Yeah, I think it's probably mostly my fault.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't have anything else to talk about.
No other game series out there that's worth noting at all.
Yeah. Look, it's a good series.
But honestly, if you're going to talk about a game series for a very long time...
Yeah, it's a good one to go to.
You could talk about Metal Gear Solid, you could talk about, like, Final Fantasy...
The theories of MGS, and like just everything that happens in that.
You could talk about Persona for a long time. You know why?
It's the best game ever made.
Best game ever made. That's why.
Best piece of media ever made.
That's maybe a little much.
What movie have you seen that's a better piece of media?
That is not a thing that is comparable. What do you prefer, Pulp Fiction or Oranges?
I prefer pulpless oranges.
Okay, good idea. Yeah.
Pulpless orange fiction.
I went to a supermarket the other day in Berkeley. Berkeley's like the college kind of hippie town. And I got some freshly squeezed juice, which is like 100% juice, and it's like actual juice. Like I got orange juice and grapefruit.
Is it 100% kids?
Yeah. Yeah. But it just tastes like you know, if you bite into an orange, you know, the juice that you feel in your mouth is like that, but like a full orange juice sized carton of it. It's incredible.
Nice.
It's incredible.
Nice.
And I also got some grapefruit juice, which is the same premise.
Right.
Why the hell do they call it a grapefruit?
Well, who gives a shit?
Go to that very end door.
Okay, I can do that. I have no idea why they call it a grapefruit. To answer your question, Ryan.
I could Google it, but I don't want to ruin the mystery.
I don't want to ruin it for myself.
There are some things in life you just want to imagine.
I want to die not knowing why they call it a grapefruit.
Nope. Okay. All right. Well, check the other doors.
Boy.
That way, when I come back in my next life...
I do feel like this is a sequence. You have to go through this stuff, and then... Is this where we came from?
Yes.
I'll feel like a weird sense of accomplishment when I find out why they call it a grapefruit in my next life.
Your next life. I don't think if you have a next life, you'll remember this conversation.
No, that's why it'll just be like a really weird sense of accomplishment out of nowhere.
Right. Right.
So this is where you were.
I'll be like, oh, that's wow, that weird.
Doesn't seem like it because his chest
Nope,
doesn't.
this is a new one. Okay, new batch stuff.
Mm-mm.
That I believe is for Enrique.
Sounds like it. Hey, Enrique.
Hey, buddy.
You want to guess something?
Hey, Enrique, I got this stuff for you. Hey, Enrique. It's real good.
I touched base with Bobo the other day.
He hooked us up.
Bobo just happens to be the monkey from MGS4.
He's addicted to
Well,
soda.
Then he's not possible. He's not a possible monkey. Then he just is a monkey.
Yeah.
True, that's true.
To be clear, the issue is that I only ever meet Bobo under the Golden Gate Bridge, so I haven't been able to determine whether or not he's a monkey.
Right.
In the water, in the bay.
The fact that he swings in
as
on
of right now,
really
as
does.
of right now, it's all speculation.
I'm pretty sure the canon is that the drugs float up to the top.
Just swim by and grab them.
Yeah.
I know.
Have you guys played Your Walk?
Yes.
Yes.
Your walk is
Love
so
your
good.
walk. Oh my god.
That just made me think of the horse.
The Brook
Ah, the Brook horse.
Ryan has a lot of problems with the Brook horse.
Brook horse, you guys.
That game is amazing.
Yeah.
The Brook
But
horse can go
absolutely terrifying.
Did you play it on PC?
Yes.
How does it work? Does it work well? Because
You just click and like drag the screen.
Yeah. Well, you basically, instead of, I would assume on tablet you slide across the screen to move left and right. I would assume. Yeah. In this one, you just use WASD and you move left and right.
So where's is the companion app just in the game?
Well, what's the companion app?
Okay, okay, you need to get the companion app. Because
there's like lore and stuff like that you can access and a bunch of information.
Like it has pages on the monsters in the game.
Yeah.
And
okay, that's it.
Is the secret ending in it?
I remember when I beat it, it said something about something ulterior, like some kind of alternate ending. But I haven't.
God, you haven't beaten.
Yeah, you need to go back.
Kyle, you don't understand.
Yeah, like we're not joking. It's not like it's the actual ending of the game.
Oh,
is behind because
that game serves no purpose if you don't get that ending.
The way it worked on iOS was they'd be like, we recommend you download the companion app. It has useful lore information.
Right.
And then basically at the end of Year Walk, you find out a number combination that they suggest you enter into the companion app. And then when you do that, you get more information that lets you access the end. It's really
I don't know if I got a number combination thing.
I'll
have to take a look because it's on my channel. I have to take a look at the last episode, see what happened with that.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. Yeah, just I don't know about the extra stuff.
The part of that game that separated it from me just being like, this is kind of a cool horror game to like, this is one of the best games of the year was the companion app interactivity. Like,
okay,
it's ridiculously cool.
That's why it was so weird when that game came out on PC and everybody was like, how can that game not work? Like, the whole thing was, this is a game built around iOS and it can't work on any other platform.
It sounds like they just put it in the game, which sounds fine. But then a dumbo like you didn't even get the actual ending. Kyle. Maybe be less of a dumbo. You dumbo. Alright, is this?
Oh, here we go. This is somewhere we need to go.
Ooh, stairs. How luxurious that they don't just have a cliff I have to jump down. Ryan, we need to play some more Minecraft sometime.
We do. We should do that after this.
I can, but...
No.
We should do it sometime.
We should. Kyle, do you have Minecraft for the 360?
I do. I haven't played it in a long time.
Oh, you can play with us if you want.
I also have it on PC, which is what I primarily play it on now.
No, we like the idea of a smaller world for what we're planning on doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just like the idea of being able to hollow out the world entirely and entirely map it.
Right.
Like, that's more appealing to me. But right now we're trying to make an underwater house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have a fuck farm.
Yeah, we do have a fuck farm.
I just did a bunch of Sprite stuff.
I think the best thing about our fuck farm is that animals are just like naturally drawn to it. Like they'll just show up and hop in without us doing anything about it.
If you heard about someplace where you could just go and just go have sex.
No, but once they get in, they hate it.
Oh,
they hate it. They can't stop telling us how much.
They just rub their face against the pit that we've built.
I guess that's true. You go in there, you start having a good time, and then you're like, okay, I've had enough. I want to get out, but then you can't.
Yeah, okay. Because they're like 7 meters deep in the ground and kind of fucked.
Let's get out of here, you guys.
Let's do it.
We've gotten what we came for. Hello, Deloco.
Comedy.
Yes. We came
so basically,
for comedy.
What we just got were schematics for strengthening the hull of the ship so that it can withstand deep sky.
Okay.
Which has a higher pressure.
Okay.
So, but Galcian sauce.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're screwed.
I suppose we're gonna have to have a boss fight before the save, right?
Well, keep going. You'll see. Yeah, this place will become important later on. Right now, it's incomplete.
Right, like 10 hours from now.
Right. Remember that I was saying that it'd be connected.
Yeah.
This place would be connected. That's the island.
So do we just have to leave now?
Yep.
Okay. I got the elevators down here.
Nope.
What?
Back through the door.
But I figured it would be down there.
Nope.
Okay.
Wrong door.
Okay. I got you, man. It's all good.
You like come back in here and there's Galcian. Hi.
Ah! Cuts us down. Game over.
Game over.
I feel like we've only gotten
Save
like
erased.
a couple game overs in this game.
Yeah.
I've only seen the cool game over screen like twice.
It is kind of a cool little image. It's
Yeah.
got like Vice and Ika's weapons, but they're like aged and
Yeah. It's all sad.
yeah.
Let's get out!
Get out of here.
Now the
Sure.
elevator?
No.
Taunting me with his elevator
The,
biz.
nope. The door. Nope. Wrong.
I thought
wrong.
that was it.
Was it that door? Oh wait, no. You might be right actually.
Yep, that's the right door.
Yep. That's it.
Why are you stopping? Just run. Oh, because he's there. That's true. We're pretty.
We are
Pretty good.
very impressive. Yeah.
Pretty good at it. I think we will. Oh wait, he's the little prince?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
That
that
could.
changes my opinion of him. It's on that moon with the single rose and the capsule. Nobody else here read The Little Prince?
Nope.
Okay,
No.
then. Somebody watching did, and they were pretty excited.
Somebody else who's 12.
Yep. It's an illustrated children's book from, let's say, the mid-60s.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Sure.
It's French.
Oh, okay.
Made into a movie with Gene Wilder as a fox.
Gene Wilder's always a fox. Hey, yo.
Was that just a joke about how you want to fuck Gene Wilder?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, look. It's just through all of the doors, all of the villains
Double
are
boss
gonna
fight.
Step out.
All right, which one do you want to fight first?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, there's no choice.
I choose death. You win. I'm not gonna leave.
No, it's just like, no, you don't.
I am not here to fight you. I am here to
What?
fight with you. Just gonna walk over there and activate his body bomb and explode. Dun, 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 dun. I bet he's gonna die. I bet Galcian's gonna kill him.
That'll be rude.
Well, yeah, probably.
Oh, just a little bit, yeah.
Hey, dude!
Just knocks us in there.
Could have just axed us to leave.
Oh god.
I say axe instead of ask. It's my new thing.
Oh god.
It's like in Futurama. In Futurama, everyone just says axe, because that's the way the language changed. They
Right.
also say Xmas instead of Christmas.
I mean, but that's the beauty of Futurama, is they predict the future.
That's true. Once we get to the year 3000, it'll all be like that. There'll be a fast-talking robot voiced by John DiMaggio,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
and lady with one eye.
If John DiMaggio lived forever, I'd be happy.
Just knowing he's alive when you're dead.
Yep.
Carry on the fun.
Because, I mean, he's the heart and soul of Adventure Time, so.
Yeah. He writes and animates every episode.
Yeah.
draws every frame. Oh, wow. No! Gregorio's dead, man.
Well,
really don't know why we couldn't just walked out without you doing that. It's not like you really helped us that much, buddy. Could've just ran.
all right, let's get out of here.
Okay, let's.
Of course.
Could always just help him fucking kill Galcian. We're level 30. Alright.
He said you should not take him lightly.
Yeah, well.
He is more powerful than you can imagine.
Has he seen the thing where we turn into the moon? I think we may be more powerful than he can imagine.
Wait, you could turn into the moon?
I've always wanted
Vice
this power.
smirks. Prophecy activate!
It's the one time it doesn't work.
Hang on, we gotta
Wait,
wait
I swear
about...
to God, it works.
Yeah, I
Hang on.
swear, this is not...
Give me about 10 turns, and then we'll go ahead and do that.
10 turns. Vice, what the fuck? You're fucking this up. God damn it. Come on, let's get it together.
Why are you just blocking the whole time? I mean, this isn't fun when you're just blocking. Oh my god.
We're waiting.
Don't worry,
for the-
it's coming.
Don't worry. We will... Look, Galcian.
You'll get yours.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
We probably should have mentioned the moon thing when we could actually do it.
Right.
Well, thanks
Keep
for
it a secret until then.
thanks for joining me, guys.
No
Always a
problem.
pleasure.
This has been another episode of JRPG Historia Future Perfect, inching ever closer to the
40 hours.
to the fabled season 2.
Oh god.
We played Fable in season 2.
We got about maybe 10 more hours.
We will have every episode of season 2 recorded by the time this is over.
It's my favorite part.
JRPG Historia Future Perfect deactivate.